Well, more power, I would say, and Evelyn is looking to take control of Chicago and wants to get rid of the faction system entirely, and but at the same time has this inner conflict because she needs to have the blessing of her son, and her son is not always in agreement with her, and she wants to make amends with that relationship, so it's a struggle for her.
Joanna is dead set on bringing back the factions, but not in the divisive way that Jeanine had implemented, but more of how the founders thought it should be. And because Evelyn wants to be factionless, it's set us completely opposite each other. And it's a great conflict that we get to play out.
She feels with Triss that she's a fantastic woman, becoming a woman, and has great belief in her, but she's also threatened by her because she has immense power over her son, and she's kind of in the way. So it's a conflicted relationship, and that they have. Yeah, but in a very different way. You know, I think Evelyn is messier and not just physically speaking, but metaphorically as well. She doesn't hold her cool in the same way that Jeanine did. And I think of her as a wilder version of Jeanine.
I think that the scar says it all. Like, she is of a past where she obviously had some sort of violent contact with someone. So she's not afraid to go there if she needs to. I think the scar represents who she was, and the fact that she is now Amity represents who she is, but she now has to go back and find those warrior roots, and it's really fun.
There is a shorthand, and it's great. I mean, thankfully, it all has been working really well. It would be not such a good experience if there was, you know, not synchronized friendships going on. But I think there really is, yeah, I was surprised. I was a little nervous going in to my first one, which was their second, and because I thought, oh, I'm going to be the new kid, and you know, how will I fit in? And but it all just went so smoothly. Just there's not an out of control ego amongst them,
Yeah.
and everybody wants to get the work done, takes it seriously, but has the right amount of fun in there as well. So it's always nice to come back. Well, I think it starts from Veronica, the books. You know, it's come from her voice, and that's just kind of spread because the lead character is a woman, and it's fantastic because it's just gone down the line.
And she definitely, to meet Veronica and to know that she wrote the first book when she was about 18, obviously is a young woman who understands that she has a voice and understands the voice of women in the world and wanted to portray that in her books. And I'm grateful for that because I think, you know, if this is what kids are reading, this dystopian landscape and genre, then they definitely need to understand what that means in terms of society. And I think she paints a very beautiful picture. The fact that Lucy Fisher is a woman and picked this franchise to produce is also great for us because none of us are ever playing victims. And it feels very empowering.
I think they'll get all those thrills that they hope for and expect, and that climbing of the wall was a fantastic sequence. And then, you know, outside of the wall, on the other side, there's a whole new world to explore, and all the stuff that went on in post-production, the effects and CGI world. That's fantastic.
It's exciting.
Yeah.